Hello, planet Earth! Welcome to Circle. It's a Tuesday. I love to do these loving things on Tuesdays. We've got some cards for you. We have some cool stuff coming in to talk about in the way of activating through your solar shield as it allows you to command your space and really call in your sovereignty in a big way to walk along your highest pathway, because that's what we're all doing right here on planet Earth at this time, being in Earth School, doing this emotional rehab, alchemizing through what it is to be human. What it is to be human. And so my friend Amber has some things to say. I'm going to pass the microphone to you.
I guess I wanted to just talk about kind of what came through during the meditation over the past few days for me. My solar plexus has been really active. I can feel it unblocking, and it's been so beautiful. And what it's appeared to in meditation is laughter. It's come through as a very warm energy, almost as if like you put a ring or a hula hoop around your midsection in the solar region, and all of that is illuminated in like warmth and vibration. But the joy that's come through, the laughter that ends in tears, because the more that I sink into that, wherever I've dropped off, where my mind's no longer, and I'm just in that space of unity with Source, that's when I find communion. That's when I find allness and the oneness. And the thing that came through today in meditation was the statement, I am. And we are prone to think that I am is something outside of us, or some being outside of us. But the truth is that I am is the most powerful statement that you can say. And you can claim that. That is your birthright. And even if you can say it with me now, I am, I am, I am. You can feel that power. You can feel the presence of the truth of that. And as I thought about it, because I've heard of I am statements, right? I am blah, 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 right? But the simplest thing is I am. And I was thinking about the I part, right? Because I like we. I'm very a we person. But I, if you look at it, there's the main section, and then it has the top and the bottom. And as I was considering this, I was thinking, oh, and then I'm rooted, right? And I'm branching out. So I'm rooted in Source, in the I, in Gaia, right? In this realm of Gaia, I, divine, me, experiencing Earth, and being rooted and grounded in this time-space reality, this field of energy, branching out, experiencing myself, extending to the community. That's the we, right? But it's the I. We are all I am. And we are all, as we are evolving and waking up to the fact that I am, and we're like, oh, I am. And she's saying, oh, I am divine creator, is actively moving as we are over here zoomed way, 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 way in to that presence, us being vibrations and all. We're experiencing ourselves via divine being. And so I would just, this whole sense of oneness, the concept of it, the more I sink into it, I can do it in meditation. Can I do it in the wake state, right? And can I extend that love and gratitude and understand that I'm on my journey, I'm living my life. She's on her journey, she's living her life. And I can give her advice, but I've never experienced her experiences. And the beauty of that, and the beauty of unity and co-creation, remembering I get to create my life experience, right? And that's a big shift that's going on with me. It's like, oh, I get to create. I've let fear, scarcity, a story that I've continuously told about myself, because I thought, oh, this is the only story, this is the one life that I have, right? But we get to choose and create in this moment. This is the only moment that matters, right here. I get to choose how I show up. I get to choose how I be. I get to choose how I create and play with life. Am I going to sit in meditation and be super rigid and like blah blah blah, like gotta be quiet and ma? Or am I gonna feel into it and allow myself the freedom of busting out laughing for no reason that I can contemplate? Just purely joy. And still, it's a good meditation, right? I didn't ruin it because I busted out laughing and then started crying because I'm just emotionally releasing something that's ready to come through. No pain or anything, just healing tears. And the joy of laughter and the beauty of oneness. And there's so much more, like the layers of the experience that I was having. But I get to co-create. And I've lived my life so rigidly, so, gotta do this is pressure, 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 don't have fun, like, don't be that way, what will they think? Or not even what will they think, like, oh, you're embarrassing me, right? What? I'm the most beautiful being there is.
Yes.
And she's the most beautiful being she is. And it's not a competition, because the beauty is, as we step into fully expressing ourselves and being our fullest, we not only become a masterpiece of our own, but everyone else has the opportunity also. And through that, there is a masterpiece created. And we're starting to do that in this ripple, beautiful effect of awakening, of allowing ourselves, giving ourselves permission, throwing out and breaking all the rules, right? That we were programmed to believe our whole lives. Stepping into ourselves, communing with ourselves, and through that, rooting and expanding and blossoming. It's so cool. But yeah, do you have anything to add to solar plexus or your experience with,
activating life stuff?
Yeah.
Thank you for that, for all of that. I mean, there's so much to say. There's so much to say about our solar shield and activating into our I am presence. That's what we talk about so often when we say you're God in a body. I'm being serious. You're God in a body. That's the I am presence. This the you that's awakening, your soul fractal that is going, okay, I'm here in this skin suit and I get to participate in Earth School now. Our activations happen in so many different ways and in so many different fractals as well. If we think of our energy centers, our chakras, as these beautiful, how do we want to say it? These beautiful prismatic spheres of light that channel your crystalline energy, your crystalline source energy. And we're expanding out into the REIKI world, the universal source consciousness world. As you turn yourself on and you realize I am, you remember, oh, I'm God and I can do things. And it's not in a holier than thou and better than thou competitive way, like you were saying. It's just a knowingness that we're all here doing it. And as we are walking on our individual pathways, it's like we're walking through the same dense forest, but we can't, not all of us are in a line, like some of us are over here and some of us are dipping our feet in the creek and some of us are climbing trees, and there's so many things happening. But as we're awakening and remembering what we can do and what we have in us, the strengthening of that solar shield and the I am presence, the fortifying and the activating of this energy center within the body becomes, it's key, it's essential. Shields on full, shields on full, shields on full, shields on full, turn it on. This happens, this power, this strength happens within you when you turn your heart on, y'all. Turn your heart on. That's where it begins. That's where the I am presence is seated. The true seat of the soul is in the heart center, your sacred fusion engine. And having that in alignment with your source, your highest frequency of truth and peace and abundance and loving awareness is what will allow you to get big and pop off in your solar shield. You know what I mean? Yeah. So many stories. So many stories. I have cards as well for us. They're shuffling now. Everybody, take a big deep breath into your heart space and your solar plexus and allow yourself to just say out loud those words that our sister has spoken out here today. I am. I am here. I am now. I am. Let yourself breathe that into your beingness, into your knowingness. Love, love, love. All the love. So it is a Tuesday. It's the night before we do the glow up. Local ladies and people who resonate with this, come to circle. We are calling the queens, we're calling the sisters who are looking for a community to speak about the things that they are awakening into, to find sacred sister circle for lifting up of one another, for growing and expanding one another. We do massive Reiki activations and attunements every week. No experience required, but if you've got experience, I double dog dare you to come on in. It's such a fun time. So every Wednesday, come on in to glow up with us. Okay. Also, we have some announcements coming up for our local community as well. We have some dances this weekend here in Severna Park. in the studio out here where we are. Come and move in your body. Find out what it is to really turn yourself on, to bring this consciousness and anchor it in, and release those things, that ecstatic bliss that she was speaking about, the laughter, the tears, the funny noises, the funny movements. Allow yourself the beautiful medicine of that. Find a dance if you're not here local. Dance in your kitchen if that's what you got to do. Dance in your closet. Dance in the basement. Dance on the bus. Do it wherever. Move your bodies. That's what I'd like to call you to do now. So I think I'm going to start pulling these cards. You got anything else to say? Yeah. I keep wanting to call out for Hecate right now, for those rewilding ladies, the mystic feminines out there, who are resonating into the magic in this moment as we are anchoring more and more into who we are, calling that truest self in, the queen of the magic. Hecate, the queen of the crossroads, is coming in really big right now for us, to bring support and confidence, and to let you know that you have all the magic within you, that activating through your heart and allowing that opening, that cracking of the shell that once was the program of the mind that you had been in that kept you stuck. Release it now. Let it go. Allow your magic to blossom from within. Allow the golden plasma light that flows from that solar shield to fill in the cracks and fortify and strengthen you. You are beautiful in your allness, with all your cracks and all your crevices and all of your wrinkles and all of your things, witches and wild women. It's time for us to show on up. So calling out, first card, the 10 of air. The 10 of air. That's a voice card, y'all. That's an action card. And that's what you said today. I'm ready to stop following the pattern and breaking some rules. I've done so. That's what the 10 is bringing to us today. We're releasing all of those things that aren't for us anymore. We're molting those feathers. That's what she's blown these feathers away, the ones that fell out of her wings here, the ones that didn't serve her anymore, the ones she grew past. These are the old programs, the old mindsets, the old patterns, the old habits. We're releasing into the ether to be nourished back into the consciousness of the all of everything, the unity consciousness. Our experiences don't have to define us, they just inform us. Correct? Yes. Next card. The 7 of water. It's that peaceful place where we take a deep breath. Unless you're human and you're actually under the sea, make sure you have the right equipment, But you take a deep breath. You take stock of what's around you. It's a space to be in gratitude for what there is, for what you have, for the pathway that you're on in this here and now moment. There's a sense of wonder. There is an abundance of light and nourishment all around. And so as you are releasing all of those things that just aren't for you anymore, the stuff that you're ready to move past and beyond, the change that you're ready to anchor in and be in, allow yourself to take this deep breath and feel the love. That sounds so simple. Feel the love. Feel the love. Peace and life. As we do this, what's ahead, what's in store for us is abundance. This is the 10 of earth here. The queen is surrounded by everything she needs. There's such a deep connection with earth, with material fortification for us, knowing that I am, and so therefore I am worthy. This is the energy that's coming in here. There's a wolf lying down in front of our queen here, gentle and fierce, guardian of the realm. That's what's coming through. As we are walking along this pathway, bringing gratitude into the heart space, allowing ourselves to really feel into that presence within that knows deep, deep into the heart center what the truth is. We're called to always find balance in our spaces of foundation, to call in balance with the elements, to call in balance with the earth, to call in balance with the way that we consume, the way that we use things, the way that we interact with people and nature, the way we're driving down the road, when it's been a long, long day, and there's so many people all around, to bring yourself into center there and take a deep breath and say, source me, more light to me, more light to me, more light to me, more light to me. Help me to resonate out into this space that I'm in, with loving kindness and loving awareness. This is what we're called to bring balance in, because the big is coming. The big is here. That's what we've stepped into. That's what we've called in, is the big, right? To be her now, to be him now, to be they, to be the I am now. The you, the me, the you, the me, the we that we know that we are. That we am. Sun. The sun is the next card that pops out. It's number 19 for those that love the numbers. Sun goddess. I resonate with that. Well, I'm a Leo. The sun codes are big right now. The solar flares and flashes and things that are happening out there that you can go take a look at are so strong right now, and so key to stepping in more fully, to opening more fully to this crystalline source consciousness that is activating within us. Yeah, right? So go outside, take deep breaths in the sun, be with nature, do some yoga outside, just walk outside and put your face up there, close your eyes, take a big deep breath, and just bring gratitude into your heart. Whatever you need to do to allow these frequencies to slam into your body and to super suit you up, That's what we're called to do. I know it sounds funny. But we got to be silly. There's got to be humor. The inner child is so key in all of this as well, and in having that confidence and that sacred shield of the superhero, of the goddess that's walking around on planet Earth, the fairy that's in the forest. This is so key to keeping the spirit light. So yes, it does sound silly. Be the sunshine as you ride away off into the sunset with your magic boat. The 3 of fire here is what we're in. This is carrying us forward into that space of deep rest, abundance inbound, abundance all around. The 3 of Wands is what this is also synonymous with, very much representing the mind, the magic, the Trinity. And we're looking here to call in sacred magic within, sacred knowingness within, divine sacred geometries that activate through these light codes, the sun codes in the body, through hearing these words out of our mouths today. Whether they resonate for your heart space or your pocket bucket, you are now called to be the fool and to be silly and to walk forward with the innocence of a child, like we were just saying, with the innocence of a child, and call out as you move forward. She's got a trumpet, and there's just magic and abounding magic. We're called to embody the inner adventurer, the one who is unafraid, the one who is connected into source, the one who is anchored in their spirit and their holy inner fire, and the one who speaks life out through their sacred, holy, intentional prayers. Did you get those keys and codes, babies? Shields on full, shields on full, shields on full. We're calling in kings. We're calling in the kings now. The kings that are ready to take action. We're calling in the king energy that's ready to breathe life into the planet and not breathe in the garbage. We're calling in the kings who have this deep wisdom within them to activate in every single vessel that's on this planet, Earth. Every single vessel, the king energy that's within every single body that comes in and has that discernment and that I know who I am. And so I'm going to speak life. I'm going to speak love. Beautiful. That's what I have to say about those cards. What do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
Give me some of that.
So, yes, sign me up, baby. Well, you know where to find us, and if you don't, you can look us up on Reiki with Gaia. We're on the YouTube, Brooke Nicole OG, and this is Amber, and I love you. We love you. Peace and life in abundance. Thank you for being here. Bye. Love you.